Welcome to Unblah Me, where you're going to learn how to unblah your About page. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to teach you a lot more than just unblahing your About page. So what I want to show you in this video is basically take you behind the scenes of the course so you know what you can expect, and then how to navigate the course so you feel comfortable knowing exactly how you can speed up the process and what you need to do to get to the next lesson and actually complete this course and get results. Because as with always, you can sign up for things, you can buy things, but if you're not taking action and you're not going and committing to the process, which means completing the course, you're not going to get the desired results. And you've signed up for this course for a reason. So I want to help you make it as simple as possible for you to actually get a quick win. Okay, so what we're looking at here is your first lesson, the video after this video. Okay, so basically I teach you a lot in this video, and I know that the video is long. It's about 50 minutes long, but I want to show you a little trick. So if you press the play button here, and I'm just going to pause this, and you click this little settings wheel, you can actually playback speed and go to 1.5. Okay, you can even go to 2, because I talk quite slowly on that video. This video was done a couple of years ago, but it's still got so much amazing value that I don't want to delete it, because the stuff that I teach you in the video is solid. It's important, and it actually tells you more about your ideal customer psychographic, and why this is so important when you write any piece of copy, which is your message across the board. Okay, so please forgive me if I have a slightly longer video in this first lesson, but I promise you're going to learn so much if you actually go through it and you listen to it, and if you need to, you take notes. Now, as I said, you can speed the video up. You can even speed it up to double the speed, or 1.75 the speed, and you can always go back to normal speed if you feel it's too fast. But what I usually do is I always double up my videos. I always watch them in faster playback speed, because that means that a 50-minute video turns into half the half the time less. So you're not going to spend 15 minutes watching the video. You might spend probably 30 something minutes watching the video. So it's going to be a lot faster, and you can move to the next lesson a lot faster. Now, I've set this course to go in sequence, which means unless you finish each of the lessons and go through it, you won't be able to navigate to the next lesson. This is done on purpose because I'm teaching you this step by step. And if you don't start with the first step and then consequently go through the other steps to achieve the desired result, you're not going to achieve an amazing unblahed About page. So I just wanted to make this clear. Now, at the end of this lesson, if you have any questions, you can type in this form, and you can just submit the answer here by clicking this button. That's as simple as it goes. Then when you're finished with this, you go to the next lesson, and this is the script part. This is where I actually take you by the hand and show you exactly how to write the first part or the first 2 parts of your About page. So this is the script section. As you can see, we're in the script part 1. And basically, this is a little blurb here. You can open the script document by clicking here. And I want to make sure that before you can edit the document, you need to make a copy of it. And the way you do that is I'll show you. So you click this link, It'll open up in a new tab in your browser. And it's basically a Google document, right? It's very, very simple. And it basically says, have you watched the video yet? Which is the video here, this video. If for some reason you're cheating, which I don't think you can, or you want to go back to the video, there's a link right here. And if you're locked out of the membership area here, then it'll allow you to log in with just the one click. So just read all this, follow the prompts, okay, and go through this entire document. Now I'm giving you a lot of examples how I have done this, and then I'm giving you little boxes where you can type inside and put your message, okay, your part of the about script. But before you can type here, you need to go to File, make a copy, then you just get rid copy off, and then you save that in a folder inside of your Google Drive or straight to the normal Google Drive. It doesn't have to be in a folder, and click OK. If you don't do that, you won't be able to type into the document. So please do not request access to this document, because I can't do that. Because if I did, then everybody else's typing would be in the document and it would be all messed up and it won't be as it should be originally, if that makes sense. So make sure you do that with each of the script parts, which are, you know, every second lesson is a script. So this is the second part of the script and the third part of the script. So go through the course sequentially, and you know, I say set aside maybe 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and you should be able to write an amazing about page. Now, another thing is that most of us try to perfect our message, right? It's me included. It is very, very hard to write copy for yourself because we are often too close to our business. So I want you to make a pact or a promise to yourself to have it good enough, being good enough, and putting it out there. Meaning, make the first draft of your about page, and then either give me access to your Google Doc and let me give me editing permission. So share it with me at monicamandel@gmail.com, and I can go in there and put some notes on the document and give you some hints and tips on how to make it even better. Or you can bring your draft into the Facebook group, into the circle, and tag me at Monica Mandel, and I will give you some feedback that way. Either way is fine. All right. So make sure that, you know, don't sit on this and stew in overwhelm, because it will drive you absolutely nuts. I know how it feels. I've been there many, many times, and I've come to the conclusion that we just need to put our message out there, and the sooner we can do that, the sooner we can attract more of our ideal clients to our business and basically shine our brilliance into the marketplace. There is also the one thing I want to stress here is that this system that I teach you, this method, is basically the long form style of an about page, which means this style that I'm teaching you will work on any other page of your website. So I'm actually teaching you amazing copywriting tips and tricks so you can improve on your business messaging. So that will work for social media posts, it will work for emails, it will work for your homepage, it will work for work with me or service pages. It'll work across the board. So I'm actually adding extra value here by giving you this important information so that you can write copy with confidence. You can write your business messages with confidence, or with at least a lot more confidence, knowing what you know once you've gone through this entire course. The last thing I want to point out here is that on my current website, I have a one-page website. So a one-page website is when you click on the navigation, it just scrolls to the sections of the website that apply to the heading, right? So basically, this is a one-page website. Traditionally, websites have multiple pages. So each of these navigation things would be a separate page on your website. Therefore, my existing about section is a lot smaller. It doesn't really follow what I'm teaching you, but overall, what I'm teaching you, the whole website is basically set up in the same way that I'm teaching you in the About Page script. So when you go through the script sections, you will see that you can actually write your website that way as well, if you wanted a one-page website. So I just want to make sure I point that out. But I've also included, I think in lesson number 2, a screenshot of one of my previous About pages when I had a bigger website and I had individual pages for all these sections. And you can see clearly there that I followed the script that I'm teaching you to a T, right? So I wanted to make sure that I point this out so that you don't get overwhelmed or confused and think, well, hold on, why is she teaching me this, but then she has that on her website? The answer is simple. I know for a fact that people today value less words over more words. But if you do not understand the concept behind writing amazing copy, amazing messages, then you're going to struggle across the board writing your message for your business. So what I'm teaching you here is how to write amazing messages. And then once you master that, then you can go and trim out all the fat, all the excess stuff that doesn't absolutely need to be there to communicate the message. And a one-page website will help you do that. But if you have any questions, just let me know. Put it in the comment. Go into the first lesson, put it in here, and submit the answer, and I will make sure that I get back to you. But have fun. Remember to speed up the video so you don't have to sit there listening to me unnecessarily long. You still understand what I'm saying because in the video I talk actually quite slow. So speed it up and you will save a lot of time and you can get to the script a lot faster. If hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, pop them in the lesson here and let me know how I can be of assistance.